Welcome to Me and Mom, a road trip to Vancouver in 2024.
Phew! Finally made it from the airport in a taxi, heading to the hotel.
Well, we just made it to Vancouver. That was a long trip, but I'm glad to be here, and it's exciting. We're right across the street from Costco. So I am going to go, and I'm going to get myself a Costco hot dog and maybe a poutine. And I got a bunch of beers. I had my Tim Hortons coffee already. Good to be home. Exciting for this 2-week trip. This is going to be fun. It's going to be filled with beer, food, lots of mom stuff, and it's going to be fun. We'll keep in touch.
What's a Costco trip without a hot dog and some poutine, right?
Whew. Well, first day went a little rough. Our rental car took about 2.5 hours. They tried to get us in a minivan. We ended up getting a Toyota some kind of SUV in the end, which is pretty good. Mom made it to the airport fine. We ended up, our Airbnb was terrible, and they end up losing the Airbnb. So and then every hotel sold out in Vancouver. Some hotels are $500. Some hotels are $800 a night. So we ended up finding one in Richmond. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
So day one, we are in Richmond. We are going to go to Steveston and go have some fish and chips. We're going to visit a couple breweries out there. And we're going to take it easy for day one and figure out where we're going to stay tomorrow. Because we don't have a hotel tomorrow either. In Vancouver, like the shittiest hotel is the Waldorf with no AC for a single room is $350 a night, and it's sold out. And then most hotels, the Sandman is $800 a night. Crazy. Anyways, we'll take some more video when we get to dinner.
Bye.
Well, we decided to skip dinner and go straight to the brew pub. Okay, so we made it to our first brewery in Steveston. It's called the Five Roads Brewery. So this is our first brew pub that we've gone to.
Well, this one's
All right.
this one's
We got the
sweeter.
Shake and Bake Pale Ale. We have the Permanent Resident IPA. We have the Get in the Pool Coconut Kiwi Sour. And we have the Strawberry Rhubarb Wheat Ale.
Beers, food, beers, food, beers, food, beers.
First hotel night was a bit rough. I said earlier that we kind of got screwed in our Airbnb. So we ended up finding a place out in Richmond, near the airport, the Best Western. And then we ended up going out last night to Steveston since we were already in the area. We had some fish, or not fish and chips, but we had some crab dip and we had a couple beers. The beautiful view from our window. This is not really Richmond, actually. We're looking into Richmond from Burnaby, or from, South Vancouver. But getting ready. We're going to have a new day today. We still haven't figured out where we're going to stay. So the adventure continues. Say hi, Mom.
Hi. I'm trying to get ready here.
Mom's getting ready. I'm annoying her. So we will keep in touch. We will let you know how things go, and we're going to keep on trucking. All right. Well, you'll never guess where we're at.
Yeah.
We are at this place again.
Timmy's.
But this time we are enjoying a pumpkin spice latte. I got mine hot because it's a little chilly here for me. Mom got hers iced. I'm waiting. Today the weather's good. It's like 26, 25. Tomorrow it goes down to 22 to 24, and then it goes down to like 14. So luckily I bought a huge hoodie, and
Yeah.
I might need some pants. But we are enjoying our
sunshine.
Saturday morning, Tim Hortons.
We're gonna go to Rob's Street. We're gonna stay on Rob's.
Yeah, so Robson, old school hotel, still way too expensive, but at least we're downtown in my old hood, and there's this little window takeaway that I'll definitely grab video of, but we will be grabbing some like Sichuan pepper beef and a few other things, and then I guess we'll see what happens.
Wonder if they have hot and sour soup.
They might.
I love hot and sour.
Okay, we'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Really quickly, we're at Steffo's, one of my old favorites on Davie Street.
This is our lunch.
Look at how big that is. Oh my god.
Look at this bread.
Most amazing calamari. And it's so huge. It's crazy. It's bigger than my head. That was awesome. This is the old hood.
Oh, that's cute.
I know, super, right?
Aw.
Davie Street.
Here's canvas. You
This
never
used
got
to be
any.
my stomping ground for many years. Feels a little nostalgic to be back. Pulling down. We're driving down Davie right now. Heading towards English Bay. I used to love this walk. And now they made it legal where you can drink beer in parks and on the beach.
Wow.
It's kind of cool.
You have that in Edmonton too? Same in Penticton.
Vancouver just seems very quiet to me now. After the busy streets of Saigon, it doesn't seem like I remember Vancouver being crazy and hectic and so many cars and so many people, and now it's hilarious. It's so calm. And this is where also the Symphony of Fire is, where they do the big fireworks every year and stuff. And in the background back there you can see UBC.
There we are on Robson Street. Cobb's bread. Sweet 7. Sushi. Everybody's out walking in the nice warm weather.
Yeah, this is the new like Korean part of Vancouver.
Oh, is it?
So this is where all the Korean students live and all the Korean restaurants and stuff are all here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Good. You know we're tourists. Running room. Lights flashing.
well, that didn't quite go as planned. So that hotel sucked. We got back in the car, drove over Stanley Park or through Stanley Park over the bridge, and just took a spin around. We ended up at Le Solier. Great room. I had a few beers with some buddies and called it a night. Morning. Whoa, my voice is out. We are in Horseshoe Bay. Mama, say hi.
Hi.
We are going to take the ferry to Nanaimo today and then go see some friends in Nanaimo. But first things first, we are going to eat some fish and chips. Trolls is like one of the old school fish and chip places here. So, man, what a beautiful place this is. I forgot how nice it is. Those condos right on the water there. We're nice and early. Got a good little hangover going on too, which is awesome. Got a pumpkin spice latte. And about to eat some fish and chips. Talk soon. Well, fish and chips did not happen, but we did have a Caesar and some breakfast and a beautiful ferry ride over to Vancouver Island. We couldn't have picked better weather if we tried, and we got to meet some friends and spend a nice afternoon there. Yeah, the next morning we decided to see a few sights and go to an old market that we used to love back in the day before we decided to drive back to the ferry. See up there? There's a goat
on top of a rooftop of a store. We are in Combs. I think it's Combs, maybe Coombs actually. And yeah, we are in Vancouver Island, or on the island, sorry. Little video. Me and a goat. There's mom looking cool as shit in her sunglasses. Awesome. All right, let's go inside. We are in Coon's Country Store. Man, this feels Canadian. Bacon, meats, sausages, farmer sausages, gnocchi. Yeah, cheese, more cheese. And you did read that right. That is Gouda pickled cheese. And they even have stinky tofu cheese, which doesn't sound great. Cheese, cheese, cheese. Cheese, 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 cheese. Cheese and cheese and cheese and cheese. Olives. Lots of olives. Oh my god, this looks so good. It's crazy. And look what we got here. This is smoked candied salmon.
What is this?
Many
Honey
flavors.
garlic strips.
All smoked candied salmon. Then we got a bunch of hams. Bring on the pepperoni and beef jerky. More sausages. Oh, I love these cured sausages. Back to a little scenic drive on the way to the ferry. Now we're driving down the coast, closer to Victoria, but that's where we catch the ferry to go to the mainland. On the ferry. Oops.
On the ferry.
Beautiful day. Heading back to the mainland. We're taking a little bit of a different route this time. And we end up in Tawasin, which is actually close to the US border. And we're gonna head down to White Rock where we used to live way back in the day, have some fish and chips on the water. And then we're gonna jump the border and head down to Seattle and hit the outlets and do some gambling and shopping down south. So this is a quick little trip to Vancouver Island, but pretty nice. We've had absolutely amazing weather. Couldn't ask for better weather, really. So we shall talk more in White Rock. Coming into White Rock, it has been a long time since I've seen this view. So right, what you're seeing straight ahead is actually the US side of the border. I think it's Blaine. Spent many nights and days, 18, 19 years old, drinking down at the White Rock Beach. Curious to see if the old bar is going to be open. I think it was called, I can't remember, what was the name? I said it earlier, can't remember. It's like same. All right, it's the pier right there, White Rock Pier. Oh, Roots of Punjab wasn't here though.
Oh, we're at your fish place.
Finally getting our fish and chips. We were talking about it before. We ended up eating French toast instead. This time we're going straight up fish chips at Coney Island. This is in White Rock. Can't wait.
Called Coney.
All right, Ray, we're at Coney Island having some fish and chips. Day 3 feels like day 27.
It does.
Take it away.
Visiting with Beverly at Maryland down at White Rock. September 9th.
2024. Yeah. Fish and chips were good.
Pretty soon we go to Seattle. Yeah, we're on our way to Seattle. Yeah,
Yeah, we win big at the casino, then shop like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, that's some, what's they called? what are those, flights or something?
Flights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta have a flight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish that I could do that with you. Yeah. I need somebody to help me pick the good ones. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so much fun. I just love it.
Awesome. All right. In the United States of America, we are heading down to Tulalip near Seattle to do some outlet shopping, some little gambling at the casino, and hopefully find some good beer now. I'm about to do a beer now. It's been 2 days without a beer. I'm thirsty.
Hi.
Well, we got our flights, and the only one who won was Mom. I lost everything.
Here's money in. Oh, here.
We are at, where are we at? We're at Seattle Premium Outlets. Early bird gets the worm, they say. So we are here 30 minutes before the staff get here. So I guess we're gonna wait. But we're gonna try to turn this into a 2 to 3 stage day. We shop, we rest, we shop, we eat, we shop, we drink, we shop, we shop.
It's really changed. It's a lot bigger.
There we go. That was a long morning. We ended up getting a bunch of clothes though. I think Mom got a few things. She's just searching for a bathing suit at the moment so we can go for a swim in the pool tonight in a hot tub because it's a little cooler here, and I think we both have walked a lot in the last couple days. So I'll let you see the fruits of our labor soon. Well, we found a pretty cool spot for craft beer from somebody told us to come check this place out. Bathroom was cool, labels everywhere. When you get outside, it's kind of like an arcade bar. They have a bunch of pinball machines. They had really good beers on tap. And they have a huge selection of fridged craft beers. There are 3 fridges right there. So we went to town and had some drinks. After a little bit of beer, I forgot to take video in the beer actually. We found a really cool tap room. That was a bottle shop. That was an arcade that had the most amazing beers. I grabbed 10 beers for the road. We're now at Arby's.
We're having our Arby's burger.
Arby's. I'm having the double cheddar beef and cheddar burger.
Good.
Okay, wait now.
Look at all my roast beef falling out of my bun.
Arby's. Look at how big that fucking thing is. Wow. What day is it today? Wednesday. September 11th. We're in the car. We just checked out of this hotel here. Yeah, okay. We are gonna drive through I don't even know what you call it, the interior of Washington towards Leavenworth. Maybe have some German food for lunch in the old German town, the Germans, and then head up to Soyuz and then cross the border into Canada, back to Soyuz and Penticton for a couple days.
We are. It seems like we've been on the road forever.
5 days feels like 27. A little bit of lake country here. I'm not sure which lake, but I think we'll get a better view as we hit this hill right here as well. Randomly hit the best beer store I've ever seen in my life. I feel like I just met like my favorite movie star or something, and it's just beer. Edit. I did find the beer store clip. As you can see here, fridge on fridge after fridge after fridge on fridge of cold beer. Amazing craft from all over the world, basically. Stuff I'd never heard of or seen before. Finally Taco Bell time.
Here's a faux house. Faux noodle house.
And we are back on our way. We were too hungry. We didn't even take any photos. And back on the highway, time for some coffee, I think. Let's stop off at this little spot and see what's going down.
I get that one.
A few coffees later, we are back on the road and we are heading to Leavenworth. So let's do this. It's time to eat.
We're in Leavenworth, which is like based on a German town. Even Starbucks is in a German style. Pretty cool. Lots of little breweries and stuff. The whole city is like this. Even the houses have like a German Swiss kind of vibe to them. It's pretty cool. Well, Mom making her way down the street. It's a little hilly here. She'll be better after a pint at München. So we're trying to find München. Man, this is just crazy. It's crazy how they can get a whole city to work together to design like this, even houses and everything.
I'm glad you're getting lost. I'm coming.
Oh, this place is super cool. Leavenworth.
Here's that first one.
Awesome. All right, we are at Leavenworth Bicycle Brewing. Mommy's trying the Front Street Hazy IPA. I believe that's the one she recommended. We got a bunch of good beers. We got like some chocolate beers. We got some,
Oh, is that chocolate?
I don't know, kind of beers. We got a bunch of hazies. We ordered a pretzel and some brisket. This is what's going on behind us. That is, yeah, Leavenworth. Little pit stop. I have no idea where we are in Washington, but we are close to the border. I think about 200 kilometers from the border. But it looks just like the Okanagan in BC. It's beautiful. There's the car.
Oh no, maybe I'll be moving on.
We are now in Canada. Just crossed the border. Whoa. And we're centering Osoyoos. This is kind of the most southern city in the Okanagan. And you'll see as we go here, it's all wine on either side, all the way through now. Everywhere is vineyards. This is a small town, Oliver. But this is pretty much what every small town looks like in Canada. One main street, a bunch of cute little shops. Yeah, welcome to Canada. All right, this is the last
leg from Oliver to Penticton, where we are going to spend a couple of days. Mom lived here for a bunch of years, so we're going to see a bunch of her friends, hang out, and go to all the old spots that we love to check out every time we come to Penticton. I'm excited. And we finally made it, and we had some wings and some beer.
Well, this is what's the street called, Mom? Okanagan Boulevard? Okanagan, I don't know. Okanagan Lake Road or something. This is where we used to come all the time when we were kids. You can see the beach here, beautiful. This is the Okanagan Lake. If you go way down that way, you get to Kelowna. And if you look way up on those hills over there, that's where all the vineyards are and stuff. There's so many nice vineyards all through there. And this is our table that we got for Dad. I guess it's Dad's table, actually. Yep. So we got 10 more years of sharing. We're having an A&W burger. It's one of his favorite burgers. We're going to chill out at the beach for a bit. Hey.
Probably got mayonnaise on her mouth.
Man, the memories that we used to have here. I used to come here every year when I was a kid, and we would spend Peach Fest here in the summer. This place would be teeming with people. You can't see the hotel. I can't remember the hotel we used to stay at all the time was over somewhere, one of these hotels right over here. But lots of childhood memories here. We're going to be heading over to Tin Whistle Brewery after this. And we get to try the Peaches and Cream, which is probably one of the first craft beers I ever drank, to be honest. I would have worked here in 1995 and drinking that beer. So I'll take some video there. Well, we are here in Tin Whistle. So like I was saying, this was the very first beer probably first craft beer I ever had, or one of the first, in Penticton. And at Earl's, this was on tap. This was one of our house beers. So it's kind of fun to be back. It's kind of fun to see. It used to be served in the big, I think it's 22-ounce bottles. But now it comes in a can, obviously, because of modern times. So I got a flight with that. I also got a few other cool beers. I got all the seasonals. And yeah, cool. It's been a long time since I've been here. So let's all right, so we grabbed the beers, and I am gonna head outside where Mom is because she's hanging out on the patio. She's not feeling great, so we only got one flight this time, and we're just gonna share it. Well, she says she's not gonna have any, but we'll see. Cool little patio. This is one of the oldest breweries actually in Penticton. It's kind of a neat space. All right. So we got the Peaches and Cream. We got a barrel-aged Imperial Stout, a Pina Colada coconut Hefeweizen, and an Earl Grey Pale Ale. How good does that sound, Mom? Mom's a little under the weather today, but she's diving in to grab a beer. She's like, I'm not drinking. What's going on here? It looks like she's drinking. I don't know. Looks to me like she's drinking.
Put it on your story.
Yeah.
If you want that.
Okay. Can you take a tall one too? So Hey, from Cannery Penticton. I was recommended this beer. It's a quarter, I believe. Anyways, happy Penticton, Canada. Okay. Yeah.
Notice when we hold we here.
Oh yeah.
When they come on our tour and attention. Yeah.
They all come here.
Oh. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers.
Gangster.
I think it's what day is it today? Well, it's Friday, but how many days have we been? Day 7, I think? Around that?
7?
Maybe day 8? I can't remember. I think it's only day 6 or 7. But we are
Feels like a month.
we're back at Okanagan Beach. Look at this amazing view behind us.
Oh, I miss it so much. I'm going to go put my feet in the water.
And yeah, we are going to, today's the last day here. Tomorrow we are heading to Vancouver. And then Vancouver for a couple days. And then to Edmonton for 4 days. So we've got about, I guess, 6 days left, 7 days left. So maybe halfway through. And these are all the old hotels. I think I talked about this one yesterday. The Social, or it used to be called
The Crown.
the Crown. And it's the one that we used to stay at since I was about maybe 11 years old or something. We stayed here. So quite a long time.
I'm putting this on my sweater so I don't get splattered. Are you sure it's going to slide?
It'll slide. You don't have to eat the shell too. The SS Sycamoose. Yeah, this is kind of at the end here. There's like a channel ride you can take, and you can jump on and you can ride down. You want to cross to the crosswalk?
Oh, I guess I should.
What a beautiful day.
This is new, dude.
Walking away from the beach. Behind me, you can see the giant peach for, I guess, Peach Fest, I don't know, whatever. I actually don't know. We are going to the dog park by Yellow Dog. Actually, my mom's there right now. I'm just heading over to meet her. And then hopefully, I'm hoping they have a couple of cool t-shirts. I still haven't found any good brewery t-shirts yet. So we're going to have a flight over there. I'm going to run over to Neighborhood, see what they got for shirts. Wait till you see this park. It's awesome. Cool. The dog park, which isn't really a dog park at all. It's actually a Yellow Dog's tap room park. It's awesome.
Hello.
Unfortunately, there's no merch here, but I'm going to head to Neighborhood after this, and I will grab a t-shirt or a hat, hopefully from one of those two, or from that place.
Are you taking pictures of me? Oh, you are naked.
Side quest, I jumped in the car and I went to Kelowna for the night to hang out with Cam, and we played some softball and had a bunch of beers, and it was really nice to catch up. Well, we said our goodbyes and we jumped in the car and we headed back to Vancouver. Steamworks was our first stop for lunch. And then we decided to hit up Stanley Park and just drive around the edge of the park, which was pretty cool. The weather was perfect. We had nothing really planned for the day. And I was so hungover that the idea of going shopping or doing anything in public was crazy. So we toured around and had a pretty chill day. Last stop on the brewery tour was Superflux. They were rated the best brewery in Vancouver, and the beers were fantastic. I bought a hat. Been a bit lazy. Actually, I just really hung over for 2 days. We are in Superflux in Vancouver. Probably one of the highest rated or highest rated breweries in Vancouver. I'm having a flight. They're all amazing. Mom is having a non-alcoholic mojito.
I was having a mojito.
Also very good, actually. It's a canned mojito. Amazing, amazing, really good. And we're figuring out how to spend our last day in Vancouver. So of course we're having a little bit of beer, but yeah, I'll talk soon.
Picture this.
Superflux.
We say praise, we say ma'am, if you ain't into that, don't
I have it.
damn.
This is so cute.
Super.
You came
Like
from
I
the
haven't.
West, and you rolled
There's a lot more in that time. 10 years. It's changed. Lots more going in, right?
No, it's the same.
Is
I
it?
don't think anything changed. I don't think it can change because it
Oh.
was already maxed out. Like, well, we are waiting for the guest service or whatever to take mom on her wheelchair. We've been waiting for 40 minutes. We got a wheelchair, and now we're waiting for a girl to take someone in, come back out, get us, take us back in. They said 5 minutes, which is probably close. more like an hour and 5 minutes, but we'll see. Good times. Good times. This is like the big drop on the roller coaster. Uh-oh. All right. We're in Edmonton. We finally got here with a long day. We ended up dealing with a bunch of bullshit at the airport, but it all worked out in the end. We're here. Mom surprised me with a bunch of pierogies. So tonight I'm making pierogies with fried onions and bacon and butter and all the good stuff. A couple of Polish sausages cut up inside there and stuff. So found a pumpkin beer at the store, and it's pierogi time. All right, we're starting off. Gonna fry up some onions here. I also found halva at Safeway, which is amazing. I haven't had halva in a few years. Actually, I guess the last time I had halva was Malaysia. So mom's chilling. I'm cutting up onions. I'm about to boil some pierogies. I'm about to try this pumpkin beer too. I'm excited to see. It says pumpkin pie spiced ale, so hopefully it's a good one. I had to buy a 4-pack, but I'm here for a few days, so I don't mind drinking a few pumpkin ales. Tomorrow. Oh, no. She's going to eat the onions.
Oh, no, you can't eat onion.
Tomorrow we're gonna hit Costco and stuff. Have a chill day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna really. Mom's talking to me, even though I'm talking to the camera. But my mom's just talking to me anyways. She thinks I'm talking to her. She's as I'm saying things to the camera, she's actually commenting in the background. I'm not sure if we can hear that. I guess we'll find out later. Oh god, the fucking onions are kicking my ass all of a sudden. All right, I go. Whoa. I'm gonna pause this for a sec. All right, here we go. So we have the Alley Cat Pumpkin Pie Spiced Ale, 5.4%. I believe Alley Cat is a local Edmonton brewery, I believe. Some might call it autumn, but we call it pumpkin pie season. This spiced ale has notes of cinnamon on a bed of delicious pumpkin. It's an amber ale, apparently, with creamy white head. I can't read the rest of them. I'm going blind. Yep, made in Edmonton. Let's see what it's like. All right.
Put the fan on.
Ooh, yeah, so it's a nice light coppery amber color.
Oh, yeah.
Mom still thinks I'm talking to her, and she's still answering everything I say, even though I'm trying to kind of not really do a review, but talk about a beer, and she's just talking away in the background. So if you hear something, that's mom. She's just doing her thing.
I like that. This is a small one for mom, big one for me. Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's like very pumpkin spiced. All right, we've got the onions. They're just simmering away there with a bunch of butter, and we are about to throw in handfuls and handfuls of bacon. So that's the next step. All right, that is officially the first time I've made pierogies for my mom. We'll see what they're like. Haven't gotten the sour cream on yet, but they're looking pretty good so far.
I'm gonna put this on here.
All right, so first time ever making pierogies for my mom in 51 years. Everything turned out pretty good. The fried onions and the bacon are great. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what mom thinks.
They're awesome.
And I didn't prepare to say that. Clip here of our beautiful little girl going out, enjoying the sunshine in the yard. It's so nice that she can just go right out the door and just hang out right in the sun. It's a beautiful day. You can see mommy crawling behind me on her little walker. We are at her house in Collingwood, Edmonton. It's got a lot of green space. It's really nice, actually. There's a huge park right there. And I get to drive my old car again, which is awesome. So today we're heading to Costco. I realize I have one pair of underwear. So I have more days than underwear. So I need to buy some underwear, buy some t-shirts. I left all the other stuff I left wrapped up with all my beers in Vancouver because I didn't want to bring 2 luggage here. So we're going to go get some stuff at Costco. And I'll update in Costco. We are, well, not we. I am jumping into a bunch of boxes of my stuff. I've been moving my stuff around a little bit. And I've got 3 boxes of my comics that are all in comic bags that I haven't touched in years and years.
And they're not bent or anything.
Yeah, they might be bent a little bit, but they're definitely not completely trashed, so that's awesome. And then I've got a bunch. Mom's also answering me again, even though I'm talking to the camera. She thinks I'm talking to her again. And then I've got like all of this stuff to look at. So it looks like kids stuff. It says negatives, pictures. Should be fun. Well, Costco was fun. Tonight for dinner, we are going to have, we're going to have Greek salad. Check out the chunks of feta they give you with that. This is awesome. This is seriously this is a no messing around, serious kind of Greek salad. Look at the amount of feta cheese that's in there. And we got 2 huge bowls of. I am. I'm at Long Roof. I am at Long Roof Brewing Company, the first brewery I've been to in Edmonton. They're all pretty much on the south side, but at least the ones I'm going to, it's a whole street. It used to be old warehouses and stuff when I was a kid. You could glimpse of the brewery. Pretty small, maybe 500, 700 liter batches. I'm doing my first flight here. I've got a Simcoe West Coast IPA. So it's like an old school Simcoe. I have Corn and Beans, which is a tropical hazy IPA, which is the second one. Yep, another IPA, and then their porter. I'm excited to get into this and see what these are all about. Doing a little solo trip while Mom get her nails done. Well, the Simcoe is it's great. It's not too malty. I was worried from the color that it was going to be crazy malty, but it's actually not. And
all the breweries in Alberta sell single cans, which is pretty dope. So I wish I knew that before I started buying 4-packs and trying to drink all the beers, so I could take one can home. So that'll be fun. I'm definitely gonna stop in and grab a can or two from each brewery that I see along the way. Number 2, corn and beans, tropical hazy. Looks good. Nice. It's not crazy juicy. It almost has like a little bit of a more on the IPA side, or like the hoppy resiny side than crazy juicy. I'm freezing my ass off. It's already getting cold. By tomorrow it's supposed to be a high of 15, I think, 16. And then I think Friday is a high of 13. So I wish I would have brought my hoodie. And I wish people had more stouts. Okay, this is the another IPA. Okay. Very resiny, very piney. Not juicy at all, but not malty either. So I was a little bit worried because I think she mentioned that it was like an old school IPA, but I think old school maybe in this sense of like West Coast. But yummy, really good. That might actually be my favorite one. The porter's nice. Not enough porters in this world. I feel like, well, actually, doesn't seem to be enough stouts in general this trip. I've been fighting to try to find cans of imperial stouts. I haven't. I think I have 1 or 2 cans, and one of them I think is from last year. It's a barrel aged rum stout, imperial, from the cannery. But I haven't been able to. I was hoping to come home with at least 10 to 12 imperial stouts, and I've got 2 so far. But all right, step 1's done. I'm going to finish these beers, and we'll move on to the next. Okay, I can't miss this one. I missed the last 2 breweries. It was a bit too packed, so I didn't do anything. But this is a family favorite from when we were kids, the Bulgogi House. Gonna be awesome. We used to come here all the time when I was a kid. So I'm gonna go inside, see what's up.
That was right there. Got a cat on.
The bug, yeah. It looks like everything I used to like when I was a kid. Last full day. Like I said earlier, we're doing a bunch of errands. You can see Mom hustling behind me in her little walker. Yeah, running around doing errands today. We are going to go meet my niece Kayla and her kids later. Go to a night market or like a farmer's market or something like that. I got a little bit of a cold, and yeah, so we'll keep in touch.
What's up, bud?
Well,
excited.
finished off the trip here.
Yeah. Our
Mom,
last night together is in the hospital.
you should have seen the other guy that Mom beat up, though. Wow. She deserves that broken nose. So this is how we end the video.
Okay, night.
Well, this is an HD, but here, Frank and Mom with a broken nose. Well, this is an HD, but here, Frank and Mom with a broken nose.
Well, we made it. What a night. Long night. Look at Mom's face. She turned out not too bad, you know?
Hello.
Not bad, not bad. Last day in the house, taking off. Uber's coming, heading to Vancouver for my last day. And then off back to Vietnam. So it was a great trip, and I will do a few more videos before I land in Saigon. All right, Mama.
There we are.
It's the last day. It was a good road trip, and till next time.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Oh my God. Hi.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, fuck, is it here?
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
All you were taking was the mirror.
I know. I was getting it. Okay, I gotta stop it now. Stand it everything.
Pull it down. Oh, fighting. I think, okay, so if we're sitting here and we're both talking, I think, because the front you only see like a little bit, but it's actually quite a bit wider. I wish it kind of showed the actual front. But oh, okay. You're gonna have to get better at being my photographer here.
I gotta learn how to turn it on and off.
You just gotta push it once.
Oh.
So like right now you turned it